One.
Community Sustainability Audit, created by Penelope Morrow. Intro. Thunder Bay, Ontario has made amazing strides in sustainability for our community. In my presentation, I will be praising our community for its efforts, showing what we can do to become more environmentally sustainable in the future, and then explaining why environmental sustainability is so important, not just in our city, but around the world. Please enjoy. Transportation. Airplanes / the Thunder Bay Airport. Airplanes are one of the most common forms of travel. Sadly, though, is one of the least environmentally friendly, with airplanes being one of the main factors in climate change. However, one good thing comes out of the Thunder Bay Airport, and that's jobs. The Thunder Bay Airport has one of the highest rates of employment in all of Thunder Bay. It is also the third largest airport in Ontario. Buses. City buses are a very useful form of transportation if you do not own a car and need to get somewhere. And while not being as environmentally friendly as biking or walking, it is much better than everyone on the bus driving a car, as a bus uses the same amount of fuel with 5 people or 50 people. School buses are also a great option for kids who may live far away from their school or for when the weather is poor. Taxi / shuttle / private vehicles. Much like buses, taxis are a great way to get around if you don't have access to a car. Though there are some downsides. Cars are one of the leading causes in climate change, with 4 out of 5 working Canadians choosing to drive to work, and that doesn't take into account the ones choosing the taxi. Though like we mentioned with buses, taking a taxi with 4 people rather than all 4 people driving different cars is better. Not a lot better, but better. Biking. Biking is a wonderful way to get from one place to another, and extremely environmentally friendly. Fun fact, did you know that if every person in the world switched their car for a bike, it would result in a 42% reduction in greenhouse gas emissions? Amazing. Here in Thunder Bay, you have access to bike lanes on almost every street, beautiful bike trails, and many bike rental shops. Waste management. Recycling. Here we have some recycling plants for people to drop off their stuff. You can also leave your recycling outside on certain days and it will be picked up. Recycling is highly encouraged in our community and is an easy way to get your family to become more environmentally friendly. Garbage. Just like most cities, we have a dump for actual garbage, but as I mentioned before, it is highly encouraged to sort through it and recycle. If you were to clean your house and had some old furniture you wanted to get rid of, instead of throwing it out, you can donate it to one of our many thrift stores for other people to enjoy. In the future, companies like Thunder Bay Hydro plan to use the landfill or dump as a source of sustainable energy, which we will go into detail into our next slide. Renewable energy options. Thunder Bay Hydro Seed Initiative. Thunder Bay Hydro has started a plan known as SEED, Sustainable Electric Energy Development, to help bring more renewable energy options to Thunder Bay. As of now, Thunder Bay Hydro has a renewable energy project to use the local landfill gas to create electricity. For this, they use a 3.2 megawatt power generation plant. The plant brings in methane gas as fuel for the 2 engine-driven generator sets and has enough energy to power 2,000 houses. Energy-efficient buildings. Thunder Bay Hydro solar panel installation. Carrying on with Thunder Bay Hydro's efforts to help the environment, they also installed solar panels on many buildings around Thunder Bay. So far, they have installed solar panels on Superior North EMS, Victoriaville Parkade, Thunder Bay Transit, Mount Dale Maintenance Garage, T-Baytel Work Center, Port Arthur Arena, and that's not including the many people in our city who have chosen to put them on their own homes. Solar panels are so effective because they are a renewable energy resource. Educational institutions. Thunder Bay Schools. Thunder Bay is home to many wonderful schools for all ages. From preschool to university, Thunder Bay has it all. Just some of our great schools include Footsteps Family Center, St. Jude Elementary, Pope John Paul II Middle School, St. Patrick's High School, Lakehead University, and Confederation College. Food production. Local shops, restaurants, and farms. Here in Thunder Bay, we have many local restaurants which are supplied by our hard-working farms. We also have very large We also have a very large farmers market, open every Saturday morning, which much like the restaurants is supplied by local farmers. Most farms also have shops or restaurants within them which you can buy from to support them. Green spaces, the true beauty of our city. In Thunder Bay, we are lucky enough to have many trees, green parks, and stunning campgrounds. I think it is very important for people to recognize the beauty that is just outside their door. I believe that without the people in this community that care so much about the environment, it would become a very bland place without much to offer, as most attractions have to do with the amazing environment around us. How our community can become more sustainable. Transportation. Some ways we can make transportation more environmentally sustainable are introducing electric buses to our city. Electric buses are buses that are powered by electricity and are a lot better for the environment. Encourage walking or riding bikes, carpooling with family or friends. Waste management. Our waste management can become more environmentally sustainable by further supporting Thunder Bay Hydro in their efforts to make sustainable energy from waste, encouraging composting instead of just throwing old stuff away, reusing old containers for other things rather than just throwing them out. Renewable energy options. We can have more renewable energy options here in Thunder Bay by having a lot more windmills in our city, start making people more open to the idea of renewable energy, supporting any company that believes in renewable energy, within reason, of course. Energy-efficient buildings. I think that you can make energy-efficient buildings more common in Thunder Bay by encouraging more people to install solar panels on their homes, find more efficient ways of heating your home or others' homes, using more efficient light bulbs in your home or others, or just in regular buildings. Educational institutions. I believe that Thunder Bay's educational institutions can become more environmentally sustainable by choosing to use solar panels as a source of energy, teaching students about the effects of not taking care of their environment. Instead of using tons of paper on textbooks or worksheets, they could choose to do more reading or writing online. Food production. I think that food production can become more sustainable by eating less meat and dairy, as animal farming takes up a lot of resources, more people supporting small farms and shopping at local shops rather than buying from a large corporation. Green spaces. Green spaces can become more sustainable by teaching people to appreciate and take care about the world outside, having more trees instead of just cutting them down to make space, teaching people how to take care of the environment, i.e. watering grass or planting trees. So why is environmental sustainability so important? The importance of environmental sustainability. Sustainability is so important because without some sense of sustainability, all of our resources would disappear in a flash to meet needs, or rather wants. Now, environmental sustainability is the same idea, but it has to do with the Earth's precious resources rather than man-made ones. In short, the environment, trees, grass, flowers, water, and all could disappear if the world did not care one bit about environmental sustainability. If that doesn't put it into perspective, I'm not sure what will. Outro. Thank you so much for watching my presentation, and I hope you learned something about our community. Please take a minute and think about the effects we are causing on our environment and go over the examples I gave on how to make stuff a lot better. I truly believe that we can. The Earth does not belong to us, we belong to the Earth. Marlene Matlin. Thanks for watching, and these are my sources.